get the bugs out so I'm saying we can get some material out. I know y'all ain't seen me in the last couple weeks, but had technical difficulties going on, so hopefully they'll pan out. Uh, right now, like I said, we ain't got nobody on a promotional platform besides what you already know. Go check it all out. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. You know the drill. And you know, man, sorry if I'm seeing kind of down in the dumps right now. Just my energy's a little gone. I've been messing with this equipment all day, and I'm not real tech savvy, so I don't know a lot of stuff. So it kind of burns me out. So I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Trying to get back in the spirits for y'all because I don't want to bring y'all energy down. So my bad if it looks like I'm just down in the dumps. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to pan everything out. So forgive me. I'm only human. But today we got the top 10 video games, I guess, of all times that you must play at least once if you haven't. So before we dive into that, like I said, on a previous show, I'm gonna start showing y'all different Tubi movies that I think is pretty dope. Y'all should start checking out. So that might be on a promotional platform amongst a few other things, just to get it a little bit more creative for y'all. So I guess let's dive into what we about to do. Hold on. Get y'all together.
At least once.
Here we go again.
For this list, we'll be looking at the groundbreaking and genre-defining video games we believe everyone needs to experience once in their lives. Of course, to be fair, we're only including one game per franchise. What games are on your must-play lists? Share with us in the comments below. Number 10, BioShock.
Bryce, is somebody there?
From the moment
Can't say that I've really played this game before, so I don't know too much about it, but I've heard of it. It looks pretty decent, but I can't say that I really played it. But I would probably give it a try if I had a chance to.
The moment we descended into the watery depths and came across Rapture for the first time, we knew we had something special. With what we believe to be one of the finest FPS campaigns ever crafted, we were forced into the middle of a city at war. Around every corner were drug-crazed citizens, political machinations, and philosophical quandaries that kept us diving deeper. Rapture's lore and characters fascinated us, but the gameplay of BioShock was also highly gratifying. At first, we felt like a lamb led to slaughter, but with upgradable weapons and a plethora of superpowering granting plasmids to unlock, we became a god among men. Utterly thrilling in every sense, BioShock is a masterpiece in tension and world building. Number 9, Portal 2.
And it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage.
If you're looking for a game to flex your puzzle-solving muscles while experiencing a creative and often hilarious narrative, you should look no further than Portal 2. Both the single-player and multiplayer campaigns built on the incredible foundation of the first game, expanding in delightful ways. The new voice cast additions of J.K. Simmons and Stephen Merchant, as well as the return of Ellen McLean and GLaDOS, made the story fly off the screen. While playing alone, you'll uncover more dark history of Aperture. While playing with a friend, you'll find some of the best camaraderie-building brain teasers ever seen in video games. Simply put, there's no going wrong with Portal 2. Number 8, Doom.
And to be honest about Duke, or Doom, I said Duke. There is a game called Duke too, but I thought that said Duke. But Doom, I think I'm only played this like a few times, man. But I think if they was like redo this to like today times, it might be a decent game because it was that one person view of like the games back then when they used to play. You know what I'm saying? You like Resident Evil and stuff like that. So if they was to redo it, I think it might be a hit.
The FPS genre owes an awful lot to Doom. While Wolfenstein 3D may have come first, it's the Slayer's first outing that's the more influential. Never before had we felt so powerful and vicious within a video game, and there are few games in existence that have managed to top that feeling since. Genius in its simplicity, we could spend hours running around blasting through demonic hordes with extreme prejudice. How id Software managed to pack so much awesome into its gameplay and soundtrack still confounds us. There's a reason Doom has been ported to every platform under the sun, as well as a ton of non-gaming devices by passionate fans, because it's something everyone should experience.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Number 7, The Last of Us.
There is something bad going on.
I remember this game, but I have not ever played it. So like I said, I can't give you my honest opinion on this game either. Like some of these games, man, I thought they was gonna have some other games on here, but a lot of these games is like, I guess like a few years ago, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like, or 10 years or better, kind of. But I don't know, like I thought they was gonna pick some other choice games. They might, but we ain't got into the whole list yet, so I don't know.
Got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Part 2 may have divided the fan base, but there's no denying how exceptional the first game is. Although the premise of a post-apocalyptic world ravaged by a virus seems done to death, Naughty Dog proved it had an entirely new direction to take it in. The tale of Joel and Ellie, two deep characters forced into companionship, is one that will forever be celebrated in the annals of video game history. Thought-provoking and heartbreaking, The Last of Us expertly navigates complex themes and characterization, though the wonderful performances of Ashley Johnson and Troy Baker in the lead roles deserve just as much praise as the writing. On top of being a masterclass,
a lot of the end of the world games, they do be fun and amazingly creepily realistic, but they be fun though, like, cause you gotta really figure out certain mazes and you gotta do certain stuff, you know what I'm saying, and try to survive and all that stuff. So it's you know what I'm saying, it's different. It's very different, cause it kind of make you think, like, if something was to really happen like that, like, it kind of give you like I guess, you know what I'm saying, a one up on the situation. A lot of people say you can't learn nothing from games, but I feel like, where do you think they get these plots and twists and imaginative, you know what I'm saying, creations about the games, you know what I'm saying, to put them inside the game itself, the software? They had to, can't nobody really just think of stuff like that on their own. I mean, unless it's some fantasy type, you know what I mean, you fighting dragons and all this other extra stuff. But when it comes down to like certain stuff like survival and zombie games, and I feel like they got that information from somewhere and dug it up from something, and if they got it from them, they got it from somewhere. Like, nobody's really just making up this stuff like that. I feel like the material's out there, and they be trying to give us subliminal messages in everything we do, whether it be movies, games, whatever, t-shirts, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's always something thrown in there. So I don't take these games as like, oh, it's just a game. Sometimes they really be trying to tell us stuff.
Class and storytelling is also frequently terrifying.
What if, Joel? I mean, we've come this far. Let's just finish it.
You gotta look.
I need to remind you what is out there.
Number 6, Pokemon Gold and Silver. Arguably, gamers should play at least one entry in this long-running RPG series. But for us, the peak of greatness came in...
I'm gonna be honest, I can't cap, I've never been a real Pokemon fan, so that's no offense to none of the Pokemon people out there that, you know what I'm saying, like to throw the Pokemon stuff and balls and all that stuff, whatever. Like, I just never been into that. But do what you do.
In Generation 2. Gold and Silver included the main drawing points of the original games, cute, powerful monsters to battle with. However, it made several small changes to enhance the experience. Adding 100 new Pokemon, and great ones at that, felt incredibly exciting. New gameplay features could give you the edge in battle, like new attacks and types, and your party's ability to carry items. Others were just fun inclusions, like the ability to breed Pokemon. Gold and Silver are near perfect examples on how to build a sequel and expand your fan base. You can't go wrong with the DS remakes either. Number 5, Minecraft. Minecraft is such a massively popular game that chances are you've already played it at least once anyway. But if you haven't, we'd be okay if you want to pause this video to rectify that. For more than a decade now, players have been getting sucked into the
I haven't played this game. So I've never played this game. Like I said, this list is kind of like, this is really out the box list for me. So I'm along the ride with y'all. Like, so if y'all play these, then that's what's up. I haven't. A lot of these I can't say that I've played not one game since he has started this list.
Creative possibilities of these blocky worlds. Although its presentation is simple, that doesn't matter when you're building, crafting, exploring, and vanquishing surprisingly tough foes when you explore too deep. Seeing what players have been able to build, whether they be impressive recreations or monuments to their own imagination, has astounded us. Thankfully, Minecraft still receives constant updates to keep the player base happy, and the inventiveness flowing. Number 4, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Nope, ain't played this either.
There are a plethora of must-play open-world fantasy RPGs, including the groundbreaking Skyrim. However, the open fantasy world we keep returning to time and time again is that of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Although he'd starred in 2 previous games, it was here that we became enraptured with Geralt of Rivia through his profound relationships with Ciri, Vesemir, and Yennefer. The political strife of the continent compelled us, instilling a desire to play a part no matter how dastardly the other characters were. The fantastical beasts were at times imposing, and at others downright disgusting. But
it don't look bad though. I can't say it looked bad. Like, actually, I had played this one game. In fact, it was Lord of the Rings. I've never really watched the movie Lord of the Rings, but I played the game. And for me not to really know nothing about Lord of the Rings, the game was kind of fun. This was like when it was on probably PlayStation 3 or something, but it was pretty fun though. So, and this kind of reminds me of that game, so it might be dope. I just never, like I said, I never played it. Never.
we loved using Geralt's variety of spells to take them down regardless.
Believe me, these folks need all of it.
Number 3, Super Mario Bros. 3.
This is my territory. Now we own the sun. I've played this. Everybody probably played this.
To be completely honest, every player should play any Mario game at least once. But given our one per franchise rule, we have to go with this NES classic. With the rulers of various kingdoms transformed into animals, Mario and Luigi set out to make things right. Super Mario Bros. 3 is such a flawless platformer and a monumental step above what came before it in terms of game design. It began the trend of different themed worlds, scaling beautifully in difficulty, and included exciting new power-ups like the Tanuki Leaf and the Hammer Seed. Despite its age, it's just as fun to play today as it was on release, and every Nintendo fan owes it to themselves to seek it out.
And to be honest, I think it's only one Mario game that I ever beat. I can't remember which one, but them levels start getting like ran out, and man, like, unless you one of them gurus that know all these different doors and tunnels and stuff.
Your dinner party was a hit. Your dishwasher took a hit.
It'll take you forever.
Number 2, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
It'll take you forever in a day to beat Mario. It's crazy, but oh, this is another one I played, San Andreas. I was glued to my system when this came out, and I had like either 60% of the game done, and then when you have a household full of people and some people like to play a game and whatever. To make a long story short, somebody erased my game. Yeah. Talk about piss. And if you ever played this game, you know how important the missions be and how hard the missions be after you beat them. Sometimes it's like them one and outs you be praising, like, damn, I'm glad I ain't gotta do that over. But once my game got wiped clean, I said the hell with it. I don't want to play it no more. I just went around the whole city shooting people. I never played a mission ever again. Not one mission I ever played again. I just literally got on the game just to drive, steal cars, and shoot people. That's it. Crazy, huh?
Andreas.
Now down on your stomach. There you go.
This is a classic
Like
game.
Mario, multiple entries in Rock Grand Theft Auto series could appear. But thanks to the engaging world, the amazing soundtrack, and the terrific characterization of its protagonist, San Andreas is a tough one to top. Upon returning home following his mother's murder, CJ is brought back into his old lifestyle and must contend with corrupt police officers and warring gangs. Rockstar took the real-life events of early 90s Los Angeles and melded them into its own narrative. It paid homage to the time period while giving us the tools to run rampant, causing mayhem, a staple of the franchise. Though it may not look it, San Andreas is still fun to play today. It's just a shame the remaster didn't do it justice. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Batman Arkham Asylum.
I had this game too. Pretty dope. I'm not a real Batman fan, but it was bought for me like on my birthday or Christmas. Somebody gave it to me as a gift, so I tried it, played it. It was dope. It was really dope. I can't cap about that.
Half-Life 2.
Wake up and smell the ashes.
I don't think I know.
Undertale. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
I know about Zelda, but I wasn't a big fan. My brother used to play this. I used to watch him play this game, actually. He used to be a big Zelda fan, so he made it entertaining when I watched him play the game. But other than that, if I didn't see him playing the game or playing this game, I wasn't into it. I tried to play it, but it wasn't for me.
Ocarina of Time is one of the most important games ever released, so of course every gamer should experience it. Its influence on the action-adventure genre can still be seen today, yet itself still plays tremendously well. Everything from its music to its lore, from its characters to its puzzles, enchanted us then, and remarkably they still do. Set up as a simple good versus evil story in a fantasy world, it subtly explores the loss of childhood and innocence, as well as the sacrifice that comes from answering a higher calling. Its levels and characters, whether big or small, remain some of the most iconic in the medium. If you've never played it, you're missing out on something truly extraordinary. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips.
Alright, man. I'm glad to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all seen all them games I haven't heard of some of them, but I thought he was gonna go dig in the bag and get like some way back when games or something. I don't know, but like I said, I'm bouncing back from a technical difficulty time, and I'm glad that y'all are here back with me to join me on reaction. You know what I'm saying? After Hours Reaction podcast, and keep it going. And I'm gonna try to keep these videos pumping out and smooth them out for y'all. And like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it going too. So until next time, love y'all, peace, like, share, and subscribe. You already know the deal. I'm just making everything short, sweet, and simple because I don't know if my mic gonna cut off anytime soon. So like I said, y'all know what the deal is, man. And until next time, peace.